Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The time and the age that we all are living in now is called the information age. It is a time wherein every day, every hour, every minute, rather every second, as I am speaking now, we are processing new kinds of knowledge and information. And there is no doubt that one of the most important keys to our success is that we must keep ourselves updated with this new knowledge. And then also there is no doubt that one of the finest forms of keeping yourself updated is by reading books. Reading is one of the most traditional, one of the most oldest forms of seeking knowledge and gaining knowledge, but it is also one of the most potent, one of the most powerful form. And that today there are hundreds of researches which have proved the same. For example, a few days back there was a newspaper report which said that there was a research done in Ohio State University, where the researchers saw that little children, when they are born, and if they are read to by their parents, if their parents read to them, get into them the habit of reading, so these children, when they were 5 years old and they had to enter kindergarten, these children were compared to those kids, those little children who have never got into the habit of reading or being read to. The researchers saw those non-reading children, when they entered kindergarten, their vocabulary of words was about 5,000 words. But these kids who were being read to, little children, toddlers, their vocabulary at age 5 was 3 lakh words. And this kind of reading, early reading, later the researchers have seen that has helped in the cognitive and the brain development for those children. Then there's more research. There's this very good book which I have. The book's name is Making a Good Brain Great, by a doctor by the name of Daniel Amen. He, in his field, he's a professional on brains. When he was writing this book, when he wrote this book, by that time he had scanned 30,000 different brains, and all that knowledge he has put in this book. This book, I would say, it's a Bible on brain knowledge. He has such amazing information here which at first you would not believe, like information like a sport like football. It should be, according to him, it should be forbidden for your children for the kind of brain damage football can do. Then, as opposed to this, a sport like table tennis, he says you should make it obligatory for your children for the kind of brain development it supports. In this book, he talks about, every day we put our children in front of the television. The kind of harm television and video gaming does to your children, you will be surprised. And in the same book, when he speaks about exercises on brain development, the more your brain is developed, the more your body will last. Okay? Now, the best brain exercises are those which rather involve all the different parts of your brain. Your brain has many different segments: the memory segment, the learning segment, the right brain, the left brain, the middle brain. Best activities are those which involve all the parts of your brain. And he says one of those activities is reading books. That when you read books, most of the parts of your brains are activated, and then the neurons in your brains, they create more newer connections, and that in turn has vast benefits. As much as in old people who are 70, 80 years plus, reading is one of the keys that they can protect themselves from sicknesses like Alzheimer's and dementia. So the writing is on the wall. If you want to lead, you must read. Finally, the icing on the cake, the religion of Islam, called Ad-Din Fitrat, the religion based on human natural needs. How important was reading to Islam? Think about it. The Holy Quran was revealed over a period of 23 years. The first verse, the first ayah, the first word rather, which was revealed to the blessed Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, was Iqra, read. God started his message with the word read. When the Prophet himself came, one of his most important lessons, what he taught his people, was to read and to learn. And that is why the successor, the official successor of the Prophet, Imam Ali alayhi salam, says that if you do not want to lose your peace of mind, you must keep yourself busy with books. Lastly, before my cat troubles me more, my last research which says that Dr. Stephen Covey, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless him, he says that there is a research which says that the houses in which the fathers read more, the children read more. So the golden question, how do I make my kids read? No rocket science, simple answer. You start reading yourself. So inshallah, happy reading, take care, and Khuda Hafiz.